Big Bill, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you for calling in this morning. And, it's kind of early, so the engineering side isn't maybe what it should be a little bit later in the day.
Well, that's all right. I'm just waking up, so it's all good.
Yeah, we'll all wake up together this morning, man. Well,
that's a good thing.
Well, we're pretty excited about having you come in this Friday night to the Uptown Theater. Man, it's been I think 3 years since we had the opportunity to bring you in, and that's just too long. We're very excited about having you come in.
Well, I'm very excited about being back over here in Dallas, and I can't wait to get over there and do my magic. Like I said, it's been 3 years, and we've done some things over the past few years, and gotten some great response. So I'm hoping all the fans will come out and support us and support the cause, and just come out and have a good old blues time.
Yeah, and we are back in the Uptown Theater out there in Grand Prairie, and that is just such a fine venue. It's a great place to have this event. I noticed you got the marquee on your website from one of our past events there.
Oh, you noticed that, eh?
Yeah. I was like, hey, that was our spot, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much, and it's such a classy venue, and we got some really good photos out there the last time I was there. So I'm so looking forward to getting back over there and working the magic again.
Well, Big Bill, I want to ask you a few things about your history and share that a little bit with the audience and kind of bring them up to speed. So when did you decide to start playing the blues? I mean, you're the son of Muddy Waters.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I started playing the blues a few years after my dad died. He'd always wanted one of his kids to follow his footsteps, and I decided to pick up the guitar and teach myself how to play, and that started my journey, and that started about 20 years ago.
Wow!
And I've been on a journey. I didn't think. I thought maybe I would have did it for about a year or two, but it's been 20 years now, and I'm still going strong with it.
I remember you had told me a story once about being in college and hearing about your father in a class.
Yeah, that's right. I was at Auburn University, and one of my teachers told me that my dad was going to be in Atlanta at the Gore Ballroom, and it was a real snowy night, and I drove up and reconnected with him. I hadn't seen him for a few years, and I'm glad I did, because that was the last time that I saw him alive.
Wow.
We talked on the phone once or twice a month until his passing, but that was the last time that I would see him again.
Did you ever talk with your father about playing the blues, and had he shared any advice in that regard with you?
No. I was just a college student and a basketball player, and thinking about maybe going to the NBA. But we never talked about me playing music. We talked more about him and what he had accomplished, and the different families that he took care of, guys in the band. And he said, I take care of all these families, and he's very proud to be doing what he did.
And what are your favorite songs by your father to play?
Probably Managed Sport. I've been playing that song for a while, a lot of years. I don't seem to be Let It Go. It's one of my favorites. As a matter of fact, when I went and saw him that night, I asked him, I said, Dad, could you play a tune for me? And he asked what? And I said, Managed Sport. And he kind of grinned at me. And he said, should I play it? I love that I know that that's one of the tunes that he play all the time anyway. So,
yeah, that's the song the Rolling Stones got their name from.
No, actually, he got their name from Rolling Stone. The actual song is called Rolling Stone.
Oh man, I know he uses the line, "I'm a Rolling Stone" in Manish Boy.
Yeah. I'm Rolling Stone, but the name that they took their name from was another one. and it's actually called the Rolling Stone.
Man, I'm not.
Gut bucket tune. It's really, really one of the earlier tunes that my dad wrote.
Huh. We've got My Doggy's Got the Blues from you queued up. I want to play that and come back and talk to you a little bit more. Can you hang around for a minute with us?
Oh, sure. I'll be here. Come on, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. This is Big Bill Morganfield. My Doggy's Got the Blues. And I want to send this one out to both my doggies. Big Bill Morganfield there. Doggy's Got the Blues. You still with us, Big Bill?
Yes, I'm still with you. That was interesting. I hadn't heard that song. I wrote that song years ago, and I hadn't heard it for a while. It's kind of ironic that you would play that because I just got a new puppy about 5 days ago. He's sitting here with me right now.
Cool.
And I don't know. That kind of, you took me way back down memory lane on that.
Oh, man. Well, I've always felt that, when a dog pops up in a blues song, it seems like, the dog knows a little bit more about what's going on than maybe the man does.
Well, usually that is the case because, dogs, they see everything. And unfortunately, but maybe even fortunately, they can't tell everything they see.
Oh, yeah. I kind of like my dog don't bark when you come around.
That's it.
Yeah. So you've won some awards. You've won the W.C. Handy Award, Georgia Music Legend Award, the Just Blues Award for Best Artist and Lifetime Achievement Award, Best Contemporary Artist. Which one of these awards spoke to you the most in that, when you got it, you're like, I've arrived, KNON Dallas?
Well, it was the first award I won with best new artist on the scene, best new blues artist. That is a while ago, of course, but I tell you, I was so thrilled to be accepted by the same people that love my daddy so dearly. And to say that I was the best guy to come out that year, it touched my heart and meant so very, very much to me. And I can't even say in words, that it may be the fuel that I needed to still be doing what I'm doing today.
That's great. That's great. It must be a challenge to get out there under such a pedigree, and the expectations are much higher than someone that's trying to make a new name for themselves, because you come with one.
Yeah, I come with one, but I always said that my name may get me in the door, but it's up to me and my talent to keep the door open and to deliver the goods, per se.
Well, you deliver the goods. I know that every time we've had you in, and we've been doing this for a while now, whether it's Port David's or the Uptown Theater, you just leave the room mesmerized. You get them in the palm of your hand, and you don't let go. It's a pretty big experience to see one of your shows. Artists you've worked with. What artists have you worked with, and which ones had the most impact on you?
Well, I worked with a lot of artists, man, over the years. I tell you, Taj Mahal, Tom Waits. I even did some things with Steven Seagal. I don't know which one had the most influence on me, but I think they all have influenced me in a special way, because I take a little bit from all those situations. Robert Green Lockwood, Phoebe Snow, a Buddy Guy, Uncle Keller, Johnny Johnson, on and on, man. Jay Giles. I mean, on and on, the guys that I played with. It's like a who's list. And I've taken a little bit Bob Margolin and Hugh Sumlin and Tonto Perkins, Willie Big Ass Smith. I've taken a little bit with me of those people, and carried them with me, and I still carry them with me as I learn so much from so many different people.
And it's important to keep your eyes wide open and take away what you can from every experience, because you know, when you get satisfied, if you get too satisfied, I should say, you're starting to miss out.
They call that destination sickness.
I hadn't heard that before. I like that.
Yeah, and you can't be satisfied. That's what life is about. That's what we do as a people. We keep evolving, and we keep reaching and trying to be the best that we can be. And I believe in doing that. And I've been doing that for a long time in a lot of different ways. And I still continue to I call it reaching for the stars.
Man, well, we look forward to having your star shining bright in the Uptown Theater coming up this Friday night. Not too far away, in about 24 hours. The Uptown Theater doors will open at 8 p.m. Big Bill Morganfield will be joined by the daughter of Freddie King, Wanda King. So I just want to tell folks, come on out and join us. And I'd like to thank you, Big Bill, for giving me a call this morning. And is there anything you'd like to leave us with? Anything you want to tell us about the show Friday night?
Well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for having me come so many times over the years. And I want to say to the fans that I love each and every one of y'all. Come on out and let's have a good spiritual blues revival.
All right. We're going to be doing that at the Uptown Theater. Come on out and join us. Big Bill, I think I'm going to leave it with a song from your father. How about we get into that, Manish Boy?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Thank you again for calling. Bye-bye now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.